My name is Elaine Vickers and this is my Cancer Basics video series. In this video, I'll look at why cancer is mostly diagnosed in older people. In fact, more than a third of cancers are diagnosed in people aged over 75 and 90% are diagnosed in people aged over 50. So what happens as we get older that means we're more at risk of cancer? Well, when we're born and while we're still young, our cells are pretty free of mutations. The DNA in our cells is still very much like the DNA we were born with. But as we get older, mutations begin to accumulate. One reason for this is that when cells multiply, they accidentally introduce mutations into their DNA. Cells also create unstable chemicals during day-to-day living, and some of these chemicals attack DNA. DNA also reacts with oxygen, and that introduces yet more mutations. So by age 50, there are populations of cells in our body that, because of the DNA mutations they contain, they're growing faster than the cells around them. And by age 80, our organs and tissues are a patchwork of populations of cells, some of which have the potential to cause cancer. But even then, cancer isn't inevitable. That's because our immune system is vigilant. White blood cells, such as cytotoxic T cells and natural killer, or NK cells, are on the watch for cancer cells and they kill any that they find. Sadly though, this protection generally lessens with age. Numbers of T cells and NK cells often drop, whilst the number of cancer-helping and cancer-protecting white blood cells like neutrophils, macrophages and myeloid-derived suppressor cells, the numbers of those types of cells go up. So the impact of age on cancer risk is twofold. It's because of the mutations accumulating in our cells, and it's due to changes in our immune system. To recap, 90% of cancers are diagnosed in people aged over 50 years old. That's because our risk of cancer increases as we age. This rise in cancer risk is due to the accumulation of DNA mutations in our cells, and it's also a result of changes to our immune system.